Finish off this hole that it's only 8 o'clock in the morning. Well, here's the hole. It's a pretty big one. So let's get on in there and start finding stuff. Okay, we got a cobalt blue one coming out. And you can probably tell what this is. It is going to be the classic embossed milk of magnesia. But I never get tired of these because they're just so classically beautiful. And can you recognize this one? I know what it is. I know what everything is before it comes out, but apparently people don't like hearing it because they just don't like. Well, here it is. It's a log cabin syrup. It's also a classically beautiful bottle in a way. But I have a number of these already, and I don't even know if I'm going to keep this or not. But I probably will, because I guess I'm a bottle hoarder. I have probably 32,000 bottles because they're very slow sellers. Because when you ask what things are worth, they don't sell. Because, as I said, bottle collectors are notoriously cheapskates. There's only about 2% of them that actually will pay what things are worth. And they're the rich people. Okay, let's dig. Okay, we got one. See why I don't film most of the time? Because most of the bottles are not worth anything. Here's another one. Now this one could be worth $1.50 because it has embossing on it, but since I got so many bottles already, I often say if I had only 100 bottles in my shop, I would sell them better than if I have 2,100 bottles in my shop, which I do. And I think people get their mind blown by seeing so many bottles that they just leave without buying anything. But if I had 100 of them to choose from, then they would buy some. Okay, here's a good one. You can barely see the paint on it, but it's covered with dirt. So let me spray it off with some clear shellac and show it to you again. Well, I rubbed it a little too hard in that one spot, but it's about 97% intact anyway. Okay, I just pulled this one out. It's kind of unusual. It's a Clorox, but that's of course the most common by far. But the fact that it's a cork top, I have found about 9 screw top ones that I just threw over my shoulder. But this is also a regular size. It's twice as big as the normal ones. I don't know that I've ever even found a Clorox in this size that was a cork top. I mean, I really don't remember ever finding one in my entire life like it. Another Robertsons. I really would have sworn that these were from the mid-50s, not the mid-40s. Or even the early 40s. But I found one of these. Classic flask, but again, they're not a whiskey flask. But a lot of people get them confused. But a whiskey flask wouldn't be for just 2 ounces, and besides, while they're a generic flask for many different things, I suppose there could have been a few that were used for whiskey, maybe 10%. Oh no, it's got a big giant lip chip, but it's an embossed milk, undoubtedly, but it's only an Edgewood, which is what you call a maverick, meaning it doesn't have a city or state listed on it. So that's not too big of a loss, because these were actually used in this town of Williamston as well as Kinston. Okay, I just found another Bleach bottle. It's a cork top, so that is the deciding factor. If they're cork tops, they're keepers. If they're screw tops, they're throwaways. But this one is unusual because it actually doesn't say anything. I was expecting it to say Clorox, but it just has a measurement. That is unusual. Being a plain one is really weird. That is another keeper, because it's just so unusual to find one that doesn't have a name on it. It's strange, after 35 years of doing this and having found 100,000 bottles, I'm still constantly finding things I've never seen before, like that last Bleach bottle. And the fact that this is a miniature New Joel. I've never seen one of these before. It says Mistol. I don't know what that is, but it sure is a small one. Okay, I think we got a ACL soda. But the paint looks like it's kind of ruined. I can't even tell for sure, but oh yeah, I thought so. Royal Crown. Yeah, that's totally wasted. I guess I waited too long. It sat in the wet dirt for an extra 10 years and then it ruined it. Okay, another half pint milk is coming out. Okay, it's another Edgewood, but this one's in perfect condition. But it's probably only a $10 bottle. I'm not being negative, am I, by saying that? Because I lost a lot of viewers because they say I'm negative. Well, I'm trying to be more positive all the time. Okay, I think I got a big size one of these White House, or are they Spees? I don't know, I forget. But I don't think I found one this big before. Yeah, it's definitely a lot larger than the ones I normally find. I find them half this big all the time. Okay, I just found this. Yeah, not really, because it has a giant chip out of it. Or should I say something more than a chip. But it's sitting on a shelf, it would still look good, but it's just too plain, and I guess I'm the only one in the world who would display things that are badly damaged with it showing on the good side only. Some people just think if it isn't worth money, then it isn't worth displaying. Okay, I just hooked onto a Coke bottle. Oh, damn it, it's broken. It's from Kinston, and I can tell by the shape of the bottom that it is a Christmas Coke. They're more squared off than the D-pattern ones. After you get into bottles for as long as I've been into them, you can tell the difference. Okay, I got a knee-high, but of course it's a painted one, and undoubtedly the paint is going to be ruined. Yeah, oh well. Okay, I found Imperial Mange Medicine in a half size. It's only embossed on the side panels, not on the front like the older ones are. Okay, I found another embered cork top Deltox. But I think I have a hobble skirt coming out. Oh, it tricked me, but yeah, I thought it was another kind of soda. But it's actually a food product bottle. But I've got some more bottles. What? Another milk bottle. Oh my god. I hope it's not another quart broken one. It is. Damn it. So many broken quarts. Well, we got another bottle. Okay, and right next to that we have another milk. Please be intact this time. Unless somebody threw... Oh, another milk. Okay, that one's intact. Don't tell me it's a plain one. The first plain milk bottle I have found in this dump. That is weird. But now, back to this one. Aha, it's another intact. Oh no, it's broken. Damn it, it sure tricked me. And it's embossed, of course. It's a different one. It looks like a Carolina Dairy Products. Well, it would have been good because I've never found one of these in the half pint in this dump. So, oh well, it's not a very valuable milk. Okay, we have got a lot of bottles. There's one. Here's one. Here's one. Here's one. Here's another one. Here's another one. And here's another one. And here's one. Okay, we have a tiny little syrup pitcher. I don't know what it is, but it's a cute one, and I'm sure somebody will buy it for a few dollars. And then we got the full-size Grover's Imperial Mange Medicine. I guess the full-size are the only ones that have the embossing on the front. Then we found a cylinder that looks like a classic turn-of-the-century whiskey, because it's a cork topper and it's just straight, no embossing. And last but not least, a Lydia E. Pinkham's. Haven't found one of those for quite a while. Yep, this company was in business for 100 years. Interesting, these bleach bottles usually have a big 33 embossed in this slug plate sort of thing. But this one has nothing. I wonder if it's the same company or if it's just a very clever copy of one. Okay, I think I have an amber orange crush coming out. Damn it, it is. But it's broken, of course. It's a rare tall one. It's an extremely tall one. I don't think I've found one as tall as that. But there's another tall one that is a clear embossed one that's a year older than this from Greenville that's worth $150. Too bad it's not a year older. Okay, looks like another half pint. And it is. And it is embossed. It's another Taylor's Dairy from Everett's. Another nice find. Okay, I found an orange crush, and this time it's intact. And I spread it already, but as you can see, the paint isn't exactly perfect. Okay, I found an ACL beer this time. And of course, I immediately sprayed it. But, of course, it's rare to find one without some paint loss. Okay, it looks like a crown top of some sort. I see some embossing. It's another one of these giant ones that's Sunnybrook from Suffolk, Virginia. And 30 seconds later, I just knocked down a milk bottle. What is it going to say? Okay, it's different. Okay, it is Carolina Dairy Products. A whole one this time. So even though it's a fairly common milk, I think at least it's intact. Looks like another half pint. What's it gonna say? Edgewood Dairy, Wilmington. Well, it's another $20 bill. Okay, finally a rare ACL. Where did I just see that at? Oh, here it is. That is a nickel cola from Wilmington. Oh, damn it, the paint's already coming off. Well, I wiped it as good as I could and sprayed it, but it definitely didn't come out very good. Too bad, because that is a rare one. That is about a $100 ACL in good shape. But at least it has embossing on it. But a lot of good that's going to do me. Oh, and I found a lucky tiger. Okay, we also found this big blue bottle. And one of these Rock and Rye bottles that says Joaquin. So it's worth a few dollars anyway. And double cola with the embossed neck, but of course they have weak paint and they always get ruined. So I'm pretty well finished with this hole. That was a long dig. Well, that's it. That was a nice hole though. I found plenty of stuff in that one. So until next week.